me now Jay, and today reacting to season 2 episode 20 of Charmed. We have about a couple more episodes left until the season's done and concluded, and honestly I don't know where it could go because we're still kind of just buttering our hands into some nonsense. Last episode we had to deal with obviously us running into Phoebe's old classmate that ended up getting killed because obviously she knew too much about demons. We were doing obviously a demon essay about them, and they were like, yo, we gotta cut the camera dead ass. But we ended up having kind of a normal case, which we haven't had in a while, which is honestly something that's kind of interesting to see, that it's not always going to be supernatural cases that we also be dealing with, because we had a side quest for Prue, which I thought was going to be supernatural related, and the whole time we were just like a regular murderer on the fucking block that ended up killing obviously one of our black queens, and he was able to get away with it for months because everybody was scared of this fucking man. And obviously we ended up merging both the cases between Phoebe and her dead classmate to haunt the guy and having him confess outside. Then we have Dan, which once again is very a touchy subject for anything, because it's like one minute I'm like, yo, Dan, I got you, but then I'm like, Dan, get the fuck out of here. Oh, it's not your job anymore. You cannot be Superman for somebody that most likely doesn't want to be saved, which is obviously the case because Piper wants to pursue a relationship with Leo, what she is. But he's been doing deep searching. Well, he said his brother was doing deep searching, but once again, his brother found out that Leo has been married, and so essentially I'm hoping that his progression on Piper and Leo's relationship end, because maybe now Leo will open up to her, because once again, we got so much to learn about Leo, what he's been doing in his past life. That wind out there, apparently he's Leo talking to me, and also what he was when during war, what was he, and the trials and tribulations that he may have faced, and what made Piper so significant to him, that out of all the years of just being a white lady, that she's the one that really just he really grew to her, he gravitated towards her. So a lot to see, a lot to do. Anyways, let's dive in.
What's the matter? Something wrong? I got another letter from Dr. Williamson. Williamson? Isn't he the specialist that treated you for a royal fever?
Oh.
Here's my granola. What's it doing in the trash? I just bought this 2 days ago. Who eats this besides me? Leo. But no, I'll replace it.
Leo fucking up people's snacks?
You really think he's here that much? He's like the big brother I never wanted.
Please? Never wanted?
Had.
No.
Morning. As long as you're happy, that's all I really care about. Not that I was unhappy when I saw Leo all naked in the shower.
Yeah.
And I'm serious.
Listen, the fact that he's living in her house more than Piper ever lived in Dan's house is hilarious. But somebody was like, oh, look, that blood test will come right back. I didn't know it was going to be as soon as I watched this episode.
But your subsequent test failed to reveal anything out of the ordinary.
Right.
Look, I just need more time.
Look, he got the blood.
I've only injected the primates with samples of the Halliwell's blood this morning.
I believe I already have.
Oh, okay, so he's going to be most likely fired, because low-key, he's not wrong, but for us, he got to get the fuck out of here. Look! No! No! Look, now he just got it all, it's just frozen.
So I thought we might...
He's just a pro?
How did you get over there?
Effective immediately. He's about to go out on his own. He's about to go against laws and show up to their house.
Bring security. I think I found another tabloid photographer. Me?
Girl? How do you not know what the fuck we look like?
I don't know why you do that.
Oh, he's feeling her. Wait,
Okay.
If you want to dabble in it, by all means.
Newly promoted. Just struggling to control a new power, that's all.
Oh,
Relate to that.
very on brand for that discussion. Really, Piper?
I don't know.
Definitely am.
Count?
Okay, I was right.
I thought you were Piper.
Well, it is her room.
I am so sorry.
Yeah, sir. Combo you.
I'm just leaving now.
He's so cute. You have to give him 10s. You have to give him 10s. If that was me, I would have said, yeah. Do you want to elaborate?
Home?
Yes, Miss Halliwell. I need you to meet me at my lab as soon as possible.
I'm not going anywhere.
Look, you don't understand. This is very important.
Goodbye, Doctor. Here, please don't tell me there's a demon running around.
No. I just figured since it was your day off, maybe you could spend it with me.
Hey! Double day off. Call you.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like he's ever going to figure out that you were the one who saved me, so I'm not going to worry about it because there's nothing to worry about.
I'll be right there.
Oh shit, okay. The monkey. Don't let the monkeys loose either. Oh my god, we have too many things at risk. Oh, she see Prue Hollywood.
What a cute monkey.
Monkey?
Yeah, he's right behind you.
What are you talking about?
No, ma'am. Okay, brother. Okay, brother. Alright. Alright. Oh no! For fuck's sake!
So you're going to tell me why he sent you flowers?
You
know,
I don't know.
I just have no idea.
Because Prue the...
They say the
Let's be
youngest is the
serious.
most naive.
Yeah,
Prue, you're back early.
Yes,
Can they?
You can if you have your
not
powers.
without powers.
Yeah.
And it would have to have your power, too. You know, to find you.
Yeah.
Magic to magic.
Yeah, my blood.
My power? How can it have my power? I have my powers.
Yeah.
Did it look anything like this?
Yes, we're connecting the pieces. Now let's
Yeah.
get to work.
Exactly. Like this.
BOS.
Oh, Book of Shadows. Book of
Yeah.
Shadows.
Nicknames for this book? I would think he's talking about some book. For fuck's sake.
Say it's important.
Okay, what did I do with him?
Curtis, listen to me. She is your sister. Isn't there anything you can do?
Boy, okay, low key, now understand, because why do you think just because he's a doctor, he mean that he can fucking black market a kidney? Yeah. Yeah, they're like, how do you know that? He's doing, damn it. Sorry.
I need a list of all the criminals who were admitted and released from the hospital jail ward.
Look, look. Yeah.
Okay, it looks like they know all of us. Come on.
Right.
Yeah, well, look at all these tests that he took, okay? Not just on blood that he took from you, but blood that he took from Phoebe and me. He has spent months trying to figure out how I survived the royal fever. Okay, so, I think it's safe to say that Dr. Williamson probably knows about us. Do you think he's been injecting our blood into those monkeys?
Yeah, I
I don't know, but he's got one of them, telekinesis. Wait a minute, you remember what he was like when I was sick? He had the CDC here, the media. If we don't stop him, the monkeys aren't going to be the only ones in cages.
What are you doing? That's my door, man.
He's just a pro. There's no way he's doing surgery on this man. No way. No way. No way. No way. Yeah.
Showbiz Tonight exclusive. Who is this mystery woman in Evanstone?
Oh no.
Why did he send her flowers? Tune in tonight.
How do you know about the flowers?
Looking at him?
No, he touched him first.
I'll take premonitions for 500, Alex.
You got all of it.
Excuse me. Wait. He came in here for a reason.
Yep. W analysis. Let's see what we got. Get there, you're gonna have a back busted. Oh, he's here.
Everything.
But they probably ain't gonna see him.
Okay. A lot of people are gonna be okay.
You're just gonna harvest all these hearts? I mean, all these kidneys? Why I keep saying hearts? These kidneys?
Honor, but an exact match. No questions. Do it now.
Okay, but like, yeah, she may survive this, but your ass is going to prison for life. I hope you know that.
Should I be afraid to ask what you guys are doing in this part of town?
Don't ask
I'm
anything.
not sure what happened.
Some little life named Benny Ritter had a kidney removed.
Yeah, he said
I
why.
have a feeling you're going to say something like that.
Yeah.
You want to tell me why?
Only that it's supernatural.
I know she feels guilty, but like, it's not your fault, to be honest. Like, that's not feel that way.
I'm thinking if I just answered one of his letters.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have known that. Like, you wouldn't have known that. It wouldn't have made no difference. I feel like if you answered and came there, he would have still been determined to figure you out because you wouldn't have gave him answers.
About mortals or animals having powers, let alone how to get the powers out of them.
We will find something.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Photographers.
How?
They're everywhere on the lawn.
Get out!
Close the curtain.
Who was that at the door? It better not be that damn man.
Oh, ask later. Right now I've got some bad news about Dr. Williamson.
Yeah, we know that.
That's the press. They're after Prue. Just from our powers.
Yeah, all three of them's crazy.
Wait, are you saying that our powers are in our blood and he injected himself with it?
Yeah.
That blood, yeah.
Oh my god, for fuck's sake!
Potion to separate powers from witches. They're monkeys. With witches' blood. I don't know what else to do.
And I guess Phoebe was on Monkey Patrol. W, like, cause why are they here?
Thank you. My front yard is filled with photographers. Okay, they're watching my every move.
Come on. It'll blow over. You're a normal red-blooded American girl with nothing to hide.
Yeah,
Yeah, like her.
I really appreciate the whole wax on, wax off approach, but couldn't your people just issue some kind of statement?
They're working the bad boy image.
Evan, please.
Bad boy image.
You got a cell phone?
Yeah, you better get the calling boy. I'm not playing with you.
Girlfriend are at the Bayview Soundstage. They're going off to dinner. Hurry down there if you want to catch them.
Okay, but doesn't mean he gonna be ding?
15-minute McNamara.
Oh my god, yeah, he's just.
Selling guns to children.
Oh.
How truly heartless of you.
You're sweating buckets!
Okay, I have no idea what you just said. I'm getting the us out of them. And if it works, then hopefully we'll find Dr. Williamson.
Okay.
It did do it.
Phoebe, I told you Phoebe's the spell expert. Like, you know you gotta double it and give it to her. Sean's gonna have it. Sean's gonna have the perfect spells to do this. That's why she's my goal.
I'm not hunting down some demonic son of a bitch.
Dara, I told you when I called, he's a human being.
With a supernatural talent for butchery.
We found a way to stop him.
Not if I stop him first.
Oh.
Daryl,
You
don't kill him.
Don't do that. He's gonna kill
Have you been
you.
listening to me?
Call him.
Phoebe, Leo.
Oh. Well, yeah, don't bring him into this stuff.
We have to call Prue.
No, was that his name? Right, yeah, throw that motherfucker. Like, shoot my damn, why you do that? Like, yeah, throw that motherfucker. Like, he's just playing himself right now. Like, you're doing too much for me. Drink it, bitch. You're gonna hit it. I told you, no! Okay, wait, no! And kick him.
Well, then this is for the monkeys.
Right. Yeah, that is even.
And this is for my sister.
He just don't even. No way! He just a super fucking monster now. Like, no! I knew. I just feel like there's too much anxiety going on right now.
Yeah, but his powers are our powers. Right, exactly.
So
the
leading to
crystal
us.
keeps circling our street. And I keep finding us.
Don't
No,
look
but
at
he
this.
might be out there right now trying to kill someone else.
Yeah, let's not give him a pass.
Like, we need to face the fact that he's one innocent that we might not be able to save.
Yeah.
But he needs help.
No.
Sorry.
That's nothing.
I don't think there's any way out of this one.
I don't believe this.
I think we'll be able to do something, but we'll see. Look at the veins. Look at them now. He definitely tried to kill you, so yeah, he gotta get took now. I'm sorry, baby. He gotta get took now. I'm sorry.
Stayed away.
We have no choice. No way.
No, I'm getting pretty good at this.
Okay. Ooh. Well, he did it himself, so technically he did have to get took. Wow, he actually got took. Damn.
Please don't die. Come on. Look at me. Come on.
Go ahead and get the elixir.
Come on.
We don't play.
Come on.
I'm sorry.
What do you think of evil?
Oh, you said, hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. I get it. Yeah.
A man whose love will catch me by surprise?
Yeah, it will
What is
come.
this? It's a wish list. So you guys don't mind if he's hanging around?
No, he definitely helped. He always been helpful to
I
us.
just want you to be happy, honey.
Yeah. When he fuck up that cereal, Phoebe, I don't hear it.
Saving lives was more important to him than having a life of his own. Now his life is over, and I can't help but feel responsible for that.
Just,
Should we,
no, let her go.
No, not this time.
Damn, not this time. We couldn't save the man this time. Okay, boots on the bed is crazy work, but I'll just let you grieve, boo. Thank you. He know yes! Yo, he's a man. Like, this is. That was my season 2, episode 20 reaction to Charmed, and this is big lore. Well, probably not for y'all, but for me it is, because I know we had this incident where we couldn't save, like, there's always going to be a chance where we cannot save, you know, the people that we're meant to save. And we kind of seen it. We've seen it in a couple instances, but mainly one of the instances I primarily remember was the one where the grandma of the child that they had to take care of for those few episodes, the episode, she said, you know, they failed to dig up the guy's body. And instead of doing, you know, trying again, the only way that they could actually get rid of the monster or the ghost was to have the woman die. And since she was the one that killed them, so she jumped over the fence, over the gate of the second floor and died. Now, she did it abruptly. She did it within like instance. So like they couldn't really stop that. I mean, technically Piper could have froze that, but whatever. But that was one of the instances where they couldn't save her because they recommended the plan and it didn't work. You know, so, you know, they were like, oh, we don't know if we wouldn't recommend you do it, but she did it anyway. And this was the first instance where one of the this was one of the instances where one of the witches was like had to experience this. And it's kind of fucked up that it's Piper because Piper literally within these last few episodes have not caught a break. If anything, this was Piper's struggle season because she had the love triangle. She had this instant where she was about to give up magic because of the situation and how they got betrayed by one of their family members. She's had so much stuff that's been happening to her back to back. And literally after 2 episodes ago of her having this idea of wanting to give up powers because maybe she can have a normal life, and then her almost dying, her technically dying, being revived back by Leo, and then having this consequence come back at them because they did use it for personal gain, that spell before, and they reversed it, and Leo was able to kind of do a loophole and fix it, obviously leading her to being alive. Because like I said, she was supposed to die. And I do love that with the story writing and the creator of this show and the writers is that they remember shit that they did previously. Like I said a couple episodes ago, I love that they remember shit that they do. Because a lot of shows now forget shit and you be like, hey, didn't you not do that? I love that they continued and brought this thing back because I kept wondering about the blood and like the guy, he was so adamant on finding a cure for this, you know, disease or this sickness and illness that he wasn't going to stop. And in this instinct, they had to experience one where it was closer to home because it dealt with them, literally. That lady didn't have a connection to them. They barely knew her. So it didn't hit harder for them to lose their first victim they were supposed to protect. This one was a person that tried to save them, tried to help them, did research on them, tried to reach out to her, and tried to reach out to them, and in an instinct, it backfired because he became insane due to all three of their powers manifesting in him. And him thinking he was doing good led to him doing bad because he ended up becoming reckless and healing and stitching up the people. I'm not going to give this man a pass because he was trying to save people, but in the midst, he was going after criminals. Yes, criminals are criminals. Sometimes they may be on a new, trying to turn a new leaf. These ones clearly probably weren't. But it does not give this man the right to try to play a higher power and try to take out these people in order to protect these said people. And let alone that this man went from like one specific goal to another. He went from, hey, I'm trying to figure out how did y'all survive this illness, and to him becoming consumed with trying to save his sister, which we didn't even get an update on if it actually worked or if the thing actually healed because they didn't even mention it. But he had no choice but to die. Like, it was either them or him. And even though Piper feels guilty because if she answered the call earlier, she would have probably been able to prevent this. Or if it wasn't for her getting sick, this wouldn't happen. You can't take the blame. And I know she's going to take the blame regardless, which I'm happy Leo was there. But she didn't, like, I knew that she was going to take the blame. Like, all of them always take the blame when things go or when it involves them specifically. But I understand it was more guilt for her because this was primarily her. She's the one that got sick. She's the one that almost died. All this is happening because Leo saved her. Like, what if she died? Like, what if we prevented? Regardless of anything, he took their blood. And obviously, as they're a witch, they don't know stuff that they may need to, like, be sensitive of. And now they know that they can't fucking go to hospitals and get their blood collected because motherfuckers like them, like that man Curtis, he's going to take it and do research on it. This man was doing illegal research on them when the people told him not to. So Piper, no, she doesn't know that, but, like, in a sense, we're watching it. We're like, well, she doesn't, like, I understand that she feels guilty, but that's not really her because he was doing adamant research on this and getting so wound up and trying to find a cure. And then he just doesn't even give a fuck once he got these powers. He tried to try to play #1 black market finesser and tried to confuse and merge good and evil because he tried to kill these good witches. And that was his gear that he threw at them. They just dodged it. It's going to come back at him. So technically, he killed his own self. But I know that she really wanted to save him because she feels responsible for his life becoming such a whirlpool. And that, you know, he left his sister and a brother-in-law and all that in the past. Now they're all alone. But the good thing is, maybe his sister is alive. Maybe, I mean, I don't know if they're going to return those, those kidneys back to other people since some of them did die, I'm assuming. But once again, I just don't know. Like, it's one of those quizy things. I mean, obviously at this point I'm not going to do section by sections because, well, I guess I should. But that was kind of Piper's scenario. I might dive back into Piper towards the end. It just depends if I have anything else to say. But man, I might as well finish Piper now. But yeah, like, I'm just happy that Leo was able to be there with her, because it's just crazy that once Piper and Leo can finally pursue a relationship, bullshit just keeps happening. And I just feel like this was just too soon to have it happen right after she was like really close to thinking about giving up her magic. And just to now have her more guilty. I wonder if they're going to continue it for a couple episodes until the season ends. Like, will they have her kind of like, you know, feeling some type of way still, or will there be a time jump and then, you know, she's kind of over it? But it is okay for her to grieve this loss, because they've been taught to believe that they were able to save everybody. Demons are vanquished, humans were meant to protect and save, and having this person that they've seen be humanly fine, he was just a normal person working, become so consumed, because once again, this is not meant for him. These powers are not meant for him. He's a human, he's immortal, and this is like injecting blood from somebody else into his stream. All three of them is an overload. You watch this man deteriorate. Veins from the needle spreading all over the place, his voice changing. He became like the final boss of like all three of their powers. With that guy, the previous guy that tried to steal their powers, what she could be. And in essence, he was going to deteriorate. Like, at some point, even if they didn't kill him that day, he was going to deteriorate and become something else. He was morphing into something else. That man was going to either get killed by the police, he was going to become a more serial killer, and he clearly was going to be impossible for him to get the liquid. Now, I know maybe Piper feels more guilty because maybe if they had the elixir again, they could froze him, which was not working because he was delaying and coming right back. So it would have been hard to give him the elixir. It was literally no choice. And I'm happy that it happened this way, to where they can notice that anybody cannot be saved. Everybody is, you know, sadly, everybody cannot be saved. There's instances where you cannot save these people. The best thing you can do is try to give support, try your hardest. And they tried their hardest. They gave him 2 incidents, and instead he tried to kill them. So in this world, I hope she's able to grieve this. I'm hoping able she's move on, but this is kind of a lesson, which they didn't even need this lesson. But once again, for you know, development purposes on the magic land, is that, you know, even though we're meant to save people, sometimes they cannot be saved if they're going down a line of evil. Next, let's go to well, let's talk about Leo and Piper relationship real quick, since that's a connection to that. I'm kind of happy about the end of the episode, Phoebe, you know, changing her list, because Leo is a big part of Piper now. He's going to be her boyfriend. They're clearly in love. He's clearly been helping them since season 1. And even though it's annoying at first time to have a new person come in and like not know rules or boundaries and clearly eating people's stuff, they probably do that to each other. Like, remember how they were sharing each other's clothes, or somebody would have something else? Like, they do it because there's, you know, obviously it's more, oh, of course you would, because they're sisters. And I know the frustration of having somebody eat your own fucking food if it's in the refrigerator or something like that. Like, imagine me buying something and you fucking eat up my food. But I'm happy that after they witnessed how Leo's been there for Piper and how happy he makes her feel, that they decided that as long as she's happy, that's all that matters. Because, you know, especially right now, last thing Piper needs is a catch a stray for her man. But Leo do need to learn how to orb, because first he got caught in the shower. He orbed and almost finessed Phoebe in the air. I was like, yeah, you definitely have to learn to orb or knock on the door. So yeah. But once again, they're just thriving as a couple, and he came at the end. That's all I need to hear. Like, the founders are letting like a little stuff slide, which I appreciate, because y'all need to back up. Next we can talk about Prue and this fucking photographer. Now, I mean, this fucking actor or celebrity. It is funny and it's crazy that it happened in both episodes, because I kept always wondering, like, what if like they get like bombarded with paparazzi? And the fact is, I'm not even shocked that it would happen to Prue, because she's dealing with celebrities now. And the fact that there was, you know, a tabloid, once they said something about tabloids coming in and finessing stuff, I just knew it was only a matter of time before they got her. Her being in some damn scandal was hilarious, but maybe that's kind of like the kickstart into her, leading into her fame, because in the future she was famous, you know? But anyways, I just feel like the chemistry was good between them. I thought maybe they would be able to spark something up, but yeah, he gave me the ick. And then when this dude was like, well, let's just keep this fake relationship, kind of not really a fake relationship, but let's just keep this going, like, let's just let it die on its own. I'm like, no, you're a celebrity. You have bodyguards, you have assistants, you have what's it called, your own limo, probably, you got your own car, you got like extra protection because you're a celebrity. They pay to make sure that you're protected. Clearly how defensive they were as soon as Prue came into the scene. She doesn't have the luxury. She doesn't have a bodyguard. She doesn't have protection. She's literally home with her sisters. And there's like 50,000 people outside taking fucking pictures of her. That means that if there's ever a time where she had to do anything magical, her life is thrown under the gutter because of your ass trying to be a bad boy for PR purposes. Are you sick? But he came to his senses. God leave for that. But, yeah, I mean, you kind of icked me out with that one. I was like, no. Actually, absolutely not. You can stay right there, sir. Stay your ass right over there. Thank you. But maybe we could get more run-ins where people, well, maybe when she gets more noticed for photography skills. Maybe this is her way into fame era, which she does deserve, but I feel like she doesn't want that because obviously she's a witch. So, we'll take that. But like, damn, I can't believe this episode really came right back and was like, hey, remember when she survived that illness? That man's going to do research. But I didn't even really think they were going to kill him though. Like, I thought that maybe they'll like try and like maybe they'll be able to like do it, but wow, we're ending the season off with finally encountering somebody that we couldn't save. That shit got me nervous for season 3. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm like, are we gonna encounter more incidents like this where we have people that we cannot save because either they're too evil or something happens and they have to like, you know? We'll just see. But anyway, that was my reaction. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more charm reactions. Patreon link below for Charm, Teen Wolf, and Revolutionary Girl YouTube reactions. Twitter links to when I upload. Until next time, make sure we say peace.